in yesterday's lecture we will discuss about the thermal power plants. In today's lesson, today's lecture, we will discuss about the nuclear reactor. Mm, okay, in this nuclear energy power plants, the steam turbine is used. In thermal power plants also steam turbine is used. Okay, the nuclear energy is released here is the by fission of the atoms like uranium, plutonium. Okay, and to generate the steam of high temperature and high pressure. Okay, here the uranium atom is fission means that atom will be converted into the another atoms, right? Okay, then there will be energy released which have high temperature and high pressure, and this energy is used to rotate the turbine, right? So you can see in this uh, reaction, uranium or plutonium, these two are generally used. Generally these two are used, most probably uranium, because the fission of uranium is more easy. That's why uranium is used. So uranium or plutonium used for nuclear reactor, for nuclear fission means when neutrons are emitted on this uranium or plutonium in the nuclear reactor, then fission of this uranium takes place. And then after fission of nuclear reaction there will be energy emitted, and that energy is used to generate system for to generate the energy. Okay, in this nuclear fission, after nuclear fission, system for steam generation from water, water में से steam generate होगा. After that, that steam is used for rotate turbine. That turbine is again connected to the generator as usual, and that generator is giving electrical energy. Okay, here the steam turbines is again goes to the system for conversion of steam back into the water. The steam collected here in the steam turbines, after that spin or after that rotation of turbine, this low temperature low pressure steam is gathered, and that will be converted into the water, and that water again recycled to the system for generation of high pressured, high temperature steam, right? Okay, then here it is a whole nuclear power plant, right? Here the energy transformation in nuclear plants, how the energy will be transformed. First of all, nuclear energy, that nuclear energy is present in uranium or plutonium, and that in fission takes place. After that, thermal energy is produced, then that nuclear energy is converted into the thermal energy. Thermal energy is again converted into the kinetic energy of steam in steam. After that steam, that will be converted into the kinetic energy of turbine. Kinetic energy in turbine, and that kinetic energy in turbine again converted into the electrical energy. This is the whole energy transformation in nuclear plant. Okay, it is a more simple power plant as compared to the thermal. What happened here exactly? By discussing this diagram, here we know neutrons are chargeless particles, right? Then these neutrons are used for the bombardment. These neutrons are used for bombardments of uranium or plutonium like atoms. Then after that bombardment of neutron on the uranium which is radioactive element, that uranium 235 after emission or bombardment of neutron is converted into the uranium 236, which is very unstable, which is highly unstable. Okay, and it is a isotope of uranium, that is uranium 235. Neutron bombardment on uranium 235, then that uranium 235 is converted into the uranium isotope of uranium, that is 236, which is extremely unstable. And after that uranium is unstable, therefore it rapidly converted into these two atoms. One is barium and another is krypton. One is barium, another is krypton. Again, from that uranium 236 or from that isotope of uranium, again 3 neutrons are released. 3 neutrons are released and 200 megawatt energy is also released. Okay, from one uranium isotope of uranium, that is uranium 236, 3 neutrons are released. Again, these 3 neutrons are converted into the, when bombarded to 235 uranium, that will convert it into the uranium 236. Again, emission of 3 neutron and 200 megavolt energy is released. Here the main thing is, one uranium isotope of uranium, that is uranium 236, is converted into the barium and krypton, and 3 emission of neutron, also 200 megawatt energy. From that, one neutron is again bombarded onto the uranium 235, that will be again converted into the uranium 236, 3 emission of 3 neutron, 1 barium atom and 1 krypton atom, and 200 megawatt energy is released. Again, this is a cycle. This is a whole cycle. It again, from that 3 neutron, again 1 uranium atom is bombarded. From here also 1 uranium atom is bombarded. This is the whole cycle. This is called as a chain reactions. The chain reactions are occurred in the nuclear reactor for the formation of nuclear fission, right? It is a most simple diagram to explain. इसमें सिर्फ ध्यान यही रखना है कि एक यूरेनियम एटम पे जब न्यूट्रॉन का बम्बार्डमेंट होगा तो यूरेनियम 236 में कन्वर्जन होगा, एक बेरियम, एक क्रिप्टॉन और 3 न्यूट्रॉन प्लस 200 मेगावाट, और हर एक न्यूट्रॉन का बम्बार्डमेंट होगा अगेन ऑन यूरेनियम 235, यूरेनियम 235, यूरेनियम 235, एंड फ्रॉम दैट 1 बेरियम, 1 krypton, 1 barium, 1 krypton, barium krypton, and 3 neutron, 3 neutron, 3 neutron, plus 200 megawatt energy. From each uranium atom there is 200 megawatt energy is released, and this energy is again used to rotate the turbine, right? बाकी का जो है वो सिंपल थर्मल पावर प्लांट के जैसा है. डायग्राम में मैंने निकाला नहीं है एक्चुअली नोटबुक में. यू कैन सी द डायग्राम फ्रॉम द टेक्स्ट बुक. ओके, हियर this is the nuclear reactor. This is nuclear reactor. That nuclear reactor, it is a control pods for controlling the emission of that highly volatile or highly effective uranium, right? Then this is joined to the nuclear reactor, and the direct contact of this boiler and nuclear reactor is not possible. Here, bombardment of neutron on the uranium takes place. From that, the energy is produced. That is, from each uranium, 200 megawatt energy is released. So, from that energy, the water from the boiler will be boiled. There is formation of steam. That steam is used to rotate the turbine. That turbine are connected to the generator, and from generator there will be formation of electric energy, right? It is the most simple. जैसा हमने थर्मल में भी देखा था, ये तो हर पावर प्लांट में ऐसे ही रहेगा कि बॉयलर, उसका कनेक्शन रहेगा टरबाइन और कनेक्शन का जनरेटर, टरबाइन का जनरेटर, और जनरेटर में से एनर्जी, इलेक्ट्रिक एनर्जी प्रोड्यूस होगी. ओके, द मेन थिंग इज रिसाइकलिंग ऑफ द वाटर. जो मतलब स्टीम व्हेन used for to rotate the turbine, then the highly pressurized and temperatured steam is used to rotate the turbine. Then that steam after rotation or will become low temperature and low pressure. Okay, this will be formed here, collected here, that is in condenser. इन कंडेंसर, यहाँ पे कंडेंसर है, तो वो स्टीम जो है आफ्टर रोटेशन ऑफ टरबाइन वो यहाँ पे कंडेंस की जाएगी. और ये है कूलिंग टावर. ये विच इज ऑल्सो मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट. कूलिंग टावर, द वाटर फ्रॉम कूलिंग टावर इज added here, and when cooling water is comes here, the steam in this condenser, hot steam in this condenser became water, and this water is again goes to the boiler to boil or to produce steam, right? And this water, when it comes in the condenser, that when it comes in condenser, it is cooled after रिएक्शन विथ स्टीम. मतलब अंदर से नहीं होगी, सिर्फ बाहर से. तो वो वाटर स्टीम की वजह से फिर हॉट हो जाएगा और फिर इसमें आ जाएगा, और फिर कूलिंग टावर में वार्म वाटर आके फिर कूल हो जाएगा, और यहाँ पे भी रिसाइकलिंग होगा वाटर का. ओके, और स्टीम का भी रिसाइकलिंग होगा वाटर का, राइट? ये जो है न्यूक्लियर रिएक्टर, ये एनर्जी यहाँ से कंट्रोल की जाएगी पंप की वजह से, फिर यहाँ जाएगी. ऐसा रोटेशन होगा ये एनर्जी का, राइट? सो दिस इज द होल न्यूक्लियर प्लांट. ध्यान सिर्फ ये डायग्राम रखना है, मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट है ये. सो in this nuclear reactor there is no use of fossil fuel like coal. therefore air pollution के प्रॉब्लम जो है वो ऐसे नहीं आएंगे, और न्यूक्लियर जो फ्यूल है वो इजीली अवेलेबल रहता है. जो एटम्स रहते हैं वो अवेलेबल है, इसलिए दैट नेचुरल फ्यूल इज न्यूक्लियर फ्यूल इज अवेलेबल. बट the problems or drawbacks are also occurred here in this nuclear power plant. The main is fission of nuclear fuel. मतलब जो न्यूक्लियर फ्यूल का जो फ्यूजन होगा, मतलब यूरेनियम का या प्लूटोनियम का जो फ्यूजन होगा, आफ्टर दैट फ्यूजन रेडियो एक्टिव एंड हार्मफुल रेडिएशंस इमिट होंगे वहाँ से. देयर विल बी इमिटेशन ऑफ हार्मफुल रेडिएशन एंड ऑल्सो रेडियो एक्टिव rays emission, that will be more hazardous. These are called as a nuclear waste, means radioactive and harmful radiations are called as a nuclear waste. Then that nuclear waste जो है उसका डिस्पोजल कैसा किया जाएगा, ये बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट है. मतलब डिस्पोज करना उसको वो बहुत मुश्किल होता है, क्योंकि that there will be need a safety. Radioactive elements are most hazardous element. Also harmful radiations are also hazardous. So the disposal of that harmful radiations and radioactive elements, that is called as a nuclear waste, is more important, and that will be disposed in a very safely way. इट इज़ अ वेरी मतलब वो चैलेंज है, वो कैसे डिस्पोज करेंगे उसको. सपोज इफ, देन सेकंड वन इज सपोज इफ देर इज एन एक्सीडेंट इन दिस न्यूक्लियर पावर प्लांट, देन दैट विल बी वेरी फिटल. मतलब दैट एटम्स आर वेरी हार्मफुल, वेरी डेंजरस. देन if their accident is happen, then from that nuclear plant various harmful radiations are released. Okay, so this is the whole about nuclear power plants. I hope you will understand this. By comparing the thermal power plant, it is more easy, the diagram is also easy. ध्यान में सिर्फ ये रखना है, न्यूट्रॉन 235 uranium, 236 uranium, then converted into barium, krypton, 200 megawatt energy, and emission of from 1 uranium 236, 3 neutrons are released. Okay, this is, but this chain reaction happen in a controlled manner. मतलब कितने चेन वहाँ पे करना है, कितने चेन तक रिएक्शन करना है, ये डिसाइड पहले रहता है. नहीं तो या फिर हो ही जाएगा ये ऐसा कंटिन्यू, क्योंकि यहाँ से इमिशन होगा 3 न्यूट्रॉन का, फिर एक से और 3, फिर यहाँ एक न्यूट्रॉन से और 3 न्यूट्रॉन, फिर इससे और 3, मतलब ऐसा ये कंटिन्यू चलता रहेगा ये. बट दैट विल बी occurred in a controlled manner in nuclear reactor. Okay.